Main climbs this video are green and purple. Starting off with a warm up of green here. This was a newer climb. I've done this in the previous video. Pretty simple. Nice little bridge the gap there. It's pretty fun to climb across this like doorway here. Nothing too special about this one, especially if you've seen it before already. Touch the top, match it, make sure I get it on video. Done. This one I've done tons of times. I enjoy this one. It feels good to be able to like top out here. So I get up on that big disc and kind of just get my feet up onto the holds and get my whole body up and over there. Next, saw this yellow one and I was like, you know what? It's a yellow one. I can do it. It's a decent warm up. So I thought I would do this one. Maybe I should be doing yellow first before I should do green, but I don't know. Let me know what I should be doing there. Again, that's just a super simple ladder, tons of holds. Back to this old purple one. I've been battling with this one for quite a while. This one is the furthest I have gotten on it so far. So I learned how to do this move last time. Then this time I realized if I stick my foot on that right there, I can get my hand up and then I can hoist myself up. Here I thought I wasn't recording. I was like freaking out about that. Then I psyched myself out because I was like, oh, this hold isn't very nice. I thought it was going to have a little more of an in cut, but I ended up giving up on that one. So I went back, did this green one, which is right next to that yellow one you just saw a couple climbs ago. This one pretty easy. I've done this one I think 2 or 3 times before. Nothing's too crazy about it. I thought, you know what? Pretty easy. Decent warm up after failing that purple one, so it is what it is there. Then I go back to this orange one, the first orange one I've completed on this channel so far. So yeah, I kind of just repeat what I had done previously. Pretty easy. I reach for that top hold, get my foot up, and get both knees on, and I felt safe. Down to do another yellow one here. This is a whole new wall set right here, so anytime there's a new set, I'll always do new yellow ones. I've kind of started to phase out yellow ones, not doing them nearly as much. Maybe I should be. I have no idea, but I thought, you know what, I'll do this one because it's new. I always like doing new climbs, so that's always fun, regardless of difficulty. This is a brand new purple one. It's on that same wall. Really weird start here. Got both my feet up and then over here. Then I loaded up my shoulder here to kind of get myself up. And then I kind of rested back into that side pull there. Got my feet up, got my foot over there, kind of got my weight shifted over. Then I was able to reach that, like, I guess, volcano hold, I'll call it. Then kind of a decent sized pull up to those 2 purple holds and top out. And this was my flash attempt, so I was very happy to flash it there. I thought that was pretty good. Then we have this green one. This is also my flash attempt on this green one here. I got myself all mixed up here. I used that. I kind of pulled myself over, and I was thinking, okay, yeah, like I don't know what to do with my hands here. So instead, I like kind of use that as like a foot thing. I grab that to move myself over. Then here, I'm confused. I could have just reached out and kind of like let my weight hang on that, but I thought I'm going to fall off of this. And so I was like, okay, let me switch hands and then wrap my arms around it and give it a big old bear hug. This is a red one on that same wall as the green one. Actually in between the yellow and the green, purple one. So you see the purple one in the distance there. This is a pretty just simple, like kind of straight ladder, more powerful because it's got a decent amount of overhang and it's decently height wall, so pretty good there. This is the final hold with that tape right there, so I didn't have to top out on this one, but I was happy with that. Then I tried this purple one here, which after I tried this, I saw a guy hop on this, and he was able to get his foot maneuvered in the right spot. I saw this orange one here, and I thought, you know what? I can get a better grip on this orange one than I can on the purple one. So let me try the orange one, you know? Maybe miracles will happen. Maybe we'll get a second orange one here. Reach up, get it, which I was pretty happy about. And then I was like, oh, let me put up my foot there. And I was like, I could have reached for it, but just didn't work. This was a weird green climb. I've watched this video a couple times now, and looking back on it, I think what I was supposed to do here was put my foot up onto that green undercling and pull, like kind of pinch that there and pull it up, pull myself up to that hold, but I just was not feeling it. I felt like I needed to reach out and need another hold, so I kind of just unfortunately gave up on that one. This purple one, oh man, I don't like this purple one. It is such a weird start for me. I don't have quite necessarily the upper body strength I need yet to do well at these climbs. So I was sitting there like, oh, I should try it. No, I'm not going to try it. And I'm like, oh, okay, let me try it. I was like, put my foot up there and like, I don't want to do it. But in the end, I was like, you know what? I might as well try it. Who knows? Maybe I'll surprise myself here. So I'm like, okay, let's go. Come on, put my foot up. And I was like, that is not happening. So I need to work on my upper body strength there. That's for sure. This one, starting off weird start here. Get a nice grab there. And then I go up for that. And my foot slips off. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not trying that anymore. This is a purple climb that I've tried. I tried last time, or maybe 2 times ago. I think it was 2 times ago. But I tried to get up there and I was like, ooh, I'm just like not feeling it. And I was like, hold on a second here. You know, I felt like I need another foothold. And so I tried just getting up there and I was like, okay, maybe that's not even on the books for me. Then there was this climb here, which I was like, okay, maybe I can try this climb. So I started 2 feet there and I was like, okay, I start here and then I go kind of up to that hold there. But I really just, I wasn't able to do what I, wanted to do. And I grabbed it and my foot again fell off. So I just wasn't making great contact. So, you know what? I was like, there's a purple one next door I can try. So I'll try that. Felt pretty good about this. I don't remember if I've done this climb before or not. I don't think I had, but maybe I'm misremembering. So I was pretty happy to be done with this. I with the assumption that it was a good climb. At this point, I was starting to get pretty tired, honestly. And that'll come into play in this next climb here. I really should have rested a little bit longer for this one because I really think I should have gotten it. I do a little weird. I tried to heel hook there for some reason. That was just a waste of time. And then this was a pretty big move, honestly, to that weird curved triangle right there. I was able to get up there, and then I kind of got onto that there. Messing around with my feet a lot, trying to get my hands all situated. I wasn't feeling comfortable with the hold, and at this point my grip was dying and fell down. So I was like, bummer. Then I was like, okay, you know what? I will try this purple one here. I was like, let's see what happens with this purple one. So I just tested that hold and make sure how it felt. And I think this was a new climb. This is my flash attempt on this purple one here. I was like, okay, cool. This is feeling pretty good. Got my foot out there. And then I was like, okay, let me just get my foot there. Foot up. Okay, get my foot up one more time to go switch hands. And then I was like, okay, cool. Get that undercling. And then I reached for that one. And I was like, I'm not feeling good. So I backed out of the climb. So there are definitely 2 climbs here, that green one and that purple one that you saw, that just saw. Those two I definitely want to get revenge on. This green climb here is, I've done this I think 2 times now or 3 times. This is my third try on it. I've completed the previous 2, but I am doing this again, and I think I got a weird sequence here because at this point my butt's kind of resting on that big volume that you saw that you'll see me step on here in a second. But yeah, so I think I did something wrong because I had never been up this high before, because when I stepped here, I just immediately grabbed that green one and I was like, okay, this is weird, but you know what? A finish is a finish. Now this climb, I definitely have showed this one on the channel before. I tried it once and I was like, okay, I'm not feeling it. That felt weird. I was like, that didn't feel right. Then I immediately hopped back on. I was like, you know what? That's just fluke. Let me get there. And then I, for some reason, matched my feet, which was just terrible. I tried to do something stupid. So I gave myself a little bit of rest and I said, you know what? Let me hop back on here. I use that as an intermediate hold. I grab that and I'm able to climb up here. And if you've seen me attempt this before, you know that I kind of got chickened out up here when it came to actually topping out. But this time I moved my weight over to my left foot and I pressed down and I was able to get up on top, and I was super proud of this. So that was a big win for me today. Then we came back and started doing some red climbs. This is, I think, a new climb for myself as well. This is on that same where it had that weird green rail climb. You can see it off to the left right there. Nothing special about this climb, just, climb that I did. Felt pretty laddery. Nothing to write home to mom about, but it is what it is. This is a purple climb I've done before, so I thought, you know what, it's getting towards the end of my session. Let's see how well I can do climb still. I'm definitely feeling really tired at this point. The last, I think, like 5 climbs, I kind of just boom, 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 kept going through them just to try to really tire myself out and, push myself a little bit towards the end of the session. This one was a little more technical than power oriented, so it didn't feel terrible to climb. And again, just a classic weird finish where you're not really grabbing onto anything. This green one, I've definitely done this one before. Super easy, honestly. I don't know necessarily why it's a green climb. Maybe that's the only holds they had. It definitely didn't feel like a V1. I didn't actually, no, I can see where where someone would say it's a V1 is because you kind of do this traverse kind of high up. So I can understand if you're a brand new climber or you're a little nervous of heights, this is a pretty, big thing. But I've been climbing a decent time now, so I feel fine with that sort of stuff. This red one, just to keep myself going, just to keep myself moving and kind of doing different climbs. Just put this up here. You might think, wow, he's like really struggling right now. But again, this is right at the end of the session. It was a relatively long session. It was rainy out, so I wasn't feeling great, going to the gym, but I was happy once I was there. Then again, this purple climb, I've done it. I don't know if I've featured it on the channel yet, but this climb's been around for quite a while on here. I've enjoyed doing this. It feels good because it's a purple, but it's a pretty easy purple, so it's been nice to be like, yeah, you know what, this is doable, but also not really that difficult. So that's pretty nice to feel that way about it. Then this is our last climb here, just this green climb to finish it up. Done this one a bunch of times. It's a good climb for me to just kind of finish because I get more practice topping out, especially on the steeper section here, because when they do set a new climbs on this area, maybe they're going to put a purple one that doesn't have as generous of holds on this steep section. So, maybe I can attempt that, or maybe they do an orange one here where I can attempt that. So tail of the tape here, we got, green, pretty decent success rate on them. I'd like to get that number up a little bit more, but there were some green ones that I did at not great times. Purple, I was happy with. Honestly, I was really happy with that first purple one you saw, the one I've been battling with the last like 4 or 5 times I've gone to the gym. So I was happy with the progress I made. I definitely will commit next time and do that. Orange, I attempted that orange one. Maybe I'll go back and get revenge on that. Then we have the those two climbs that I want to get revenge on, the purple and green that I was a little tired doing. So that's the main ones that I'm going to be focusing on in the coming weeks. But stay happy and healthy.